Good evening. Ready to get started on this PWAA action between the Edina Hornets and the Minnetonka Skippers. These are two of the powerhouse clubs in the West Metro of the Twin Cities. A lot of good rivalry, lots of history with these teams, probably across a bunch of different levels. This is the first time these two are going to meet on the season. Not sure if it's going to be the last. Maybe they have another district game scheduled, or they could meet in sections or regionals beyond the way. Edina comes in as the number one team in the state, undefeated on the season across games and scrimmages. This is a league matchup, District 6. Playing at the high school home of the Skippers. We've got a lot of banners up here, as does Edina and other places. They're the one that's most prominent right there in the middle is the state champion on the boys' side in 2018. They were girls' state champions in 13, 12, and 11. Edina sends out their 5. Minnetonka is ready to do the same. Edina High School alumnus, now living in Minnetonka, Jay Lindsay's, looks like working the scoreboard behind the referee right now. He's got a kid on this team. You get two powerhouse clubs together like this, you can assume the teams are going to be pretty deep. They'll run probably all 3 lines, and we get started here. This is Vandertop. He's centering West and Schneider with Fitzgerald and Peckham on the points. Really, there have been no changes to the lineup in just about any game, so it makes it pretty easy for me to call these games. That was Fitzgerald who got it up to West after Edina won the draw. Vandertop's first to give chase on the forecheck. West is helping out. Minnetonka is able to get it out of the zone. It's a good job of back checking there by West. He takes it away, but turns it over at the top of the circles. That's a shot on goal. Just realizing I forgot my sheet of paper and pen to write down shots on goal, so you won't get the benefit of those factors, at least for me today. Let's see if they show it. They don't show it anywhere. Here's Schneider coming out after Edina's able to clear the zone. He's on 1-on-1. Goes into the corner. That was not a shot on goal. It was wide, but that did allow 4 of the 5 to change up, and Freddie Schneider comes off hard. Here's Engel. He collects it, turns it over in the neutral zone, comes back to him again. He gets it over to Johnson. Nick Johnson passed it up past Roy. Minnetonka tried to send it in. Good pass there by Johnson to Pitsley. Pitsley gains the blue line shot, goes high. That's going to allow it to get all the way out to Nick. Nick shot, hits traffic in front. Roy's with it. Roy to Pitsley. Pitsley tried to center it to White, but well defended. Here comes Minnetonka on the rush, tied up there by Johnson. Good job of Nick. Still loose though, still dangerous. Engel gets it on his stick. He puts it in the corner and then gives chase. Battling there. White comes back from the center position. Good play by him. His pass gets by Pitsley. Then it gets out of the zone. Roy pushes it up to White. It's good back and forth action. Still no whistles 3 minutes in. Here's Peterson. Peterson's got Trottier in the middle. Peterson faked the shot, then did take it from an odd angle. He was looking for a rebound out front where he had Trottier waiting. Edina's still on the forecheck now. Minnetonka is able to clear the zone. They get it. That didn't get past the line, but it got in on net, so no ice. Dubuque pushes it up to Peterson. Peterson gets it deep. Trottier is first to it. Edina's in the away greens. Minnetonka's in white. Still no score in the first period. That's Peterson on the forecheck. Not a great pass there by Minnetonka. The winger had nothing to do with it, so it's Peckham on the D that was able to step forward and push it forward. Looks like Edina's going to be running 5D. I think Molman is the one who often accompanies that pairing with Dubuque. He was injured last week. It looks like he's still injured. That's a shot that's deflected by Dubuque up and over goaltender Bjorgard. Trottier tried to get it out, hit the ref. Now it's loose. Tucker Johnson with it in the neutral zone. He banks it off that wall and goes and gets a change. Fitzgerald and Engel on the D pairing. Clearing, that's dangerous. Shot, save, that's the best opportunity so far. I don't know how that player from Minnetonka got free in the slot like that. Vandertop helping out. We're at the 11:16 remaining in this first period. Still no whistle yet. That's Engel. Puck was on its edge, settled it down, got it to Schneider. Unable to go forward, and then sent in offsides. That's our first whistle. 11:06 left in the first. Still no score. I've got a scoreboard. I usually wait until the first goal before I put that up. More shots so far. Better opportunities for Minnetonka. Vandertop, Schneider, and West. That draw won by Minnetonka. They go D to D. Push forward, but intercepted nicely there by Fitzgerald. Here's going to be a good opportunity. Fitzgerald over to Schneider. Goal or not a goal? He had the whole net. Oh, I don't know how that wasn't in. Schneider will think about that one in his sleep tonight. Oh, that was a great interception by Fitzgerald. Took the blue line, drew the goaltender to the side, passed it across the crease. It was right on the stick of Schneider with what looked like an empty net, but I think he put it into the goalie. The goalie eventually covered it up. That was a pass that isn't going to be an ice. That was Edina trying to get it back to their D-man and goes all the way down where Nick Johnson collects. Still not out though. Then Johnson, second try, gets it out to White. This is White and Pitsley. Roy in the middle. White sends it around. Dubuque steps in. Minnetonka still unable to get it out so far. Here comes White, back in the zone. Gets by a guy, then the guy bodies him, no call as he goes down. Good job there by Johnson. Passed it up momentarily, but Minnetonka intercepts, sends it back in the Edina end. Dubuque to Roy. Still not out. Good job forechecking there by Minnetonka. It's Pitsley giving chase. Minnetonka sends it deep below the goal line. Dubuque first two. He gets that up to Trottier. The puck was in the skate of Tucker Johnson. Minnetonka's able to take it. They take it behind their own net and regroup. Looked like that puck barely got out, so Fitzgerald held it. That was weird. I tried to pick up a Wi-Fi network and it threw me off for a second, so hopefully this is still going. Just confirm the stream's still there. I was trying to pick up a Wi-Fi and it looked like it threw me out. But anyways, we're back to calling the action. This is Trottier. Trottier to Tucker Johnson. Another huge save by the Minnetonka goaltender. That was another really good opportunity for Edina. Boy, we've had two really good ones. They've had one really good one. Still no score. We're at the 8:34 remaining in the first period. Fitzgerald battling. Is able to clear that up to Tucker. Tucker circles, turns it over there in the neutral zone. That shot hits off of Nick. Engel battling on those sideboards, still battling. Engel comes up with it, pushes it forward to Schneider. Still not out. That was going high, but Bjorgard got his blocker on it. Tucker's able to clear that to West. Here's West. He's got Schneider trailing. West takes a big shot, hits the stick of the defender. Vandertop forechecking. Schneider, good job of covering up high. He tried to feed West, but it's intercepted. Minnetonka unable to clear. Looking for West on the back post. West tried to feed it to Nick. Did not get to him as it was intercepted. That was a errant pass by Minnetonka. It's going to be a 3-on-2 break here for Edina, but that pass goes off the skate of Vandertop. He's first two down below the goal line. He gets it back to Engel. Engel gets by one guy back to Vandertop. Still loose. Oh, good save there by Minnetonka. There's West to Schneider. Edina's well set up on this offensive series right now. Putting good pressure. Minnetonka's struggling to get it out. Johnson's able to keep it in. Good job by him. He finds it to Schneider. Schneider's backhand goes just wide. They are recording shots on goal here, so now I don't feel bad about forgetting my pen and paper. It's 4-4 according to the official count here. That's going to be an ice. Draw coming back in the Minnetonka zone. That was just sustained pressure by Edina. That was the entire minute and a half of that shift. They had the puck in the Minnetonka end. They tried a couple different times to get it out. Edina held, had a couple good opportunities there, and finally they just sent the puck down for an icing. It's one of those that you wish they had the pro rule where the players aren't able to get a change. That draw was buttoned back to Peckham eventually. He sent it around where Pitsley gives chase. 6:28 remaining in the first period. Dubuque still battling. Minnetonka unable to get it out so far. And people skates. Pitsley gets it to White. White puts on the brakes, but intercepted by Minnetonka. Peckham collects. He sends it to Dubuque. Dubuque, I think he ran into the referee there. Lost the puck. Here comes Pitsley. Pitsley back to Roy. Roy with some speed. Roy, shot, save. Draw coming up to the right of the goaltender. Same line combinations. We've got 5D, so they're just rotating through all of those. So you'll see different defensive combinations. This time it's Fitzgerald and Engel. It's Tucker, Peterson, and Trottier up front for Edina. Draw, controlled by Minnetonka. They do squirt it out. Engel collects. Fitzgerald to Engel, back to Engel. Engel up to Trottier. Here's Trottier. He's got a dangerous shot from there. Shot, save. Shots are now 6-on-4 in favor of Edina. So the last couple here. Same grouping for Edina. Tucker's on that draw. Draw won by Minnetonka. They circle behind the net. Outlet pass on the boards. They'll allow, it was mishandled, so allowed the forecheckers to come in. Good poke check there by Peterson. Now Tonka's able to clear the zone. They get past the red line. They're going to send it all the way in. Send their forecheckers on. It's like Peterson with it through the neutral zone. Gains the Tonka end, leaves it for Trottier. Back to Peterson. Peterson pass. Oh, one-time attempt, still loose in front. That was a one-time opportunity to Tucker, but he was tied up in front. Good opportunity again for Edina. Tonka comes down, goes around the net. Poke checked away there by Edina. They're still battling below the goal line. That's Engel and Tucker there. Minnetonka comes out with it momentarily. Tucker doesn't give up though. Tonka had some pretty good control here recently, last 30 or 45 seconds. That shot saved by Bjørgaard. First shot of Minnetonka in a while. Engel collects, feeds Peterson. Peterson up to Trottier. Here's Trottier. As the other four come off for a change. Trottier going in 1-on-4. Still with it. Centering attempt. Tipped away. Back to Johnson. Johnson shot. Save. Good effort there by Trotter. 4:09 remaining in the first, still no score. Skaters out there for Edina are West Vandertop. Let's see if West takes this forward. He likes to do this sometimes when he plays in this position. I think he tried to take that forward. It's hard to tell, but it was won nonetheless by Minnetonka. They are able to clear the zone. West's winger there is Schneider. That's Johnson battling. Here's Dubuque helping out. Johnson goes down, no call. Could have been a trip there. This is Vandertop. This is a 2-on-1. Here's two players attacking for Edina. Vandertop goes by one guy, still loose. Good shot, good save. The goalie for Minnetonka has made some really good saves. That was one of his best ones. There's Tonka. Shot deflected wide. It was deflected off the stick of Johnson. Dubuque tried to get it out, but stolen from him. Johnson steps in front of that centering pass. He gets it to Vandertop. Vandertop to West. In the Minnetonka end, they ring it around. Cross ice pass. Fitzgerald defending. Shot goes wide, but still loose. Minnetonka's first to it. Peckham gives chase. Schneider on the sideboard. Schneider's pass is tipped away. Under 3 minutes remaining in this first period. Schneider giving chase. Schneider pokes it into the end. There's Roy, gains the zone. Pushes it down there to Pitsley. Pitsley centering attempt off the back of the net. Good opportunity there. Shot from the outside by Peckham, hits the stick of the defender. Minnetonka sends it down. Peckham collects it in his hand, puts it on his stick, makes a turn momentarily, circles behind the net. Tried to headman that to Pitsley, hit his stick. Does clear the zone eventually. Rough's arms up, but that's not going to make it all the way down for an ice. Minnetonka collects, sends it. It tried to hit a player that got by everyone, and Edina did. Or the referees waved off the icing there. But that could have been an icing on Minnetonka. It's in the neutral zone. A little backed and forth action here. Is Engel. Gets it up to Pitsley. Pitsley with it. He's battling there. He goes down, no call. Pitsley pushes it forward. There's Peterson on the forecheck. Tucker's there as well. DDD, Trottier's there. Tucker pushes it to try to find Peterson there. Good job there by Engel keeping it in. Tucker coming up to the final minute, 1:10 remaining. This is loose. Trottier had it on his stick momentarily. Still no score in the first period. Peterson. That puck's able to clear the zone. Engel circles, gets it back to his D partner, Johnson. Johnson up to the other Johnson. That was Nick to Tucker. Goal by Trottier. Good goal there. So Nick fed the puck up to Tucker Johnson. Johnson got it to his line mate Trottier. Trottier made a move on the goaltender in the crease and put it in. That should be Trottier from Tucker Johnson and Nick Johnson. That showed the effort that Edina was making in the Minnetonka end. It just was kind of overwhelming the number of opportunities. Eventually one of those are going to go in. Minnetonka was struggling to get that puck out of their zone. Good opportunity, a good shot and save there by Bjorgard. Shots are 10-6 in favor of Edina. I will put up the scoreboard now with Edina at 1. Down to the final 35 seconds of this period. That's Vandertop on the draw. He's tied up and shot. I think that shot was probably going wide. But Bjorgard got a glove on it. Got two guys coming to the locker room for Edina. Skaters for Edina are that's Vandertop on the draw with West and Schneider. Dubuque and Peckham on the points. Pushed forward by Edina to West. Here's West. He's on the right side. Feeds it across to Vandertop. Vandertop tried to get it to Schneider. Got just by his stick. Schneider chips it down. Final 15 seconds. Minnetonka clears the zone. Peckham pushes it forward. That's Vandertop. West gives chase. About to have the buzzer here. There's the buzzer. End of the first period. 1-0 in favor of Edina's shots. We're in favor of Edina 10-7. Update this to the second period. It's been a good, well-fought game so far. I think when you look at Minnetonka's record, maybe some of the kids on Edina thought this could be one of the easier games, but everyone knows that in a rivalry matchup like this, they're going to certainly show up and give their best effort, and that's what Minnetonka's shown so far. Edina's been up to the challenge. Edina was the better team that period. I think they could have easily netted 2 or 3 goals beyond just the one that they did get past the goaltender. But that's not to say they didn't give up a couple good opportunities by Minnetonka as well. Two players headed to the locker room. I don't know if they wanted blade changes. Maybe it was one wanted a blade change, the other wanted someone to help him get that blade change. But here comes Peterson and Johnson back, Tucker Johnson back. Coaches for Edina are given last-minute instructions. Ref blows the whistle and tells the teams to get to the center ice for the drop of the puck to start the second period. Looks like it's going to be the same skaters out there for Edina. West, Schneider, and Vandertop. We do change up the defensive pairing. It's Engel and Fitzgerald. As I said last week, those two, Engel and Fitzgerald, basically were D partners all of last year in PWAA, so they've got a lot of experience playing together. They haven't had as much experience this year. Here's Vandertop on the draw. Kick out the Minnetonka centerman. Draw still won by Minnetonka. They go D-to-D. Back to the first D. Cross ice, good pass there by Minnetonka. This is Fitzgerald defending. Shot hits off his skate. Engel's first 2. He regroups, sends it back to his D partner Fitzgerald. Comes Engel. He rushed that one to Schneider. Good forecheck here by Minnetonka so far. Cleared but not out. That shot up, tipped up. Engel collects behind the back, gets it to Fitzgerald. Actually got by Fitzgerald. The puck's still loose and Minnetonka controlling. That shot goes wide. Engel tried to get it to Fitzgerald, but well defended again. Still held in. Until now, West is going to be on a breakaway. Here's West on a breakaway. West shot, save, Cole, sorry, I thought he made the save initially, but gets in the back of the net. That was a good example for the first 55 seconds of this period. It looked like Minnetonka was in complete control, and then I think they got a little too aggressive on putting their D-man up front. Led to a turnover, breakaway, goal by West, and it's now a 2-0 advantage. That's White. White brought it in off the draw, chips it behind the net. Cross ice pass, tipped high, no high stick as Minnetonka was the next to touch. Good job there by Dubuque coming back and defending. Here's Pitsley, gains the zone. Cross ice pass, intercepted momentarily, but then Andon Roy had it on his stick. Minnetonka got by one player. Guy going in, well defended there by Nick. That shot is tipped wide, but still dangerous position for Minnetonka. Dangling on the corner, still loose. Oh, really big save there by Bjorgard. Really big save. That puck, I think some of the defenders lost the the two forwards here. There's Dubuque. Dubuque feeds White. But that was a good opportunity for Minnetonka. Another good opportunity on the other end for White. Some back and forth action here as after a quieter first period. To start the second, they've been a couple good opportunities by both squads. Here's Dubuque. Dubuque collects it. He's going to head man it to Pitsley. Pitsley's towards the end of the shift. I think he's going to probably head off for a change. So Minnetonka comes back the other way. Peckham, good job by him of stealing the puck from the forward. He rings it around the board. That's not going to get out. Minnetonka's still with it. They walk in. That was Tucker Johnson defending. It's Minnetonka. Peckham's defending. Tucker was trying to push that to Roy. Still not out yet. Turnover there at the top of the circles. Shot goes wide. Peckham clears. Pass gets by everyone from Minnetonka, so Peckham's able to collect it. That's Trottier. Here comes some momentum by the Minnetonka player. Gets by one player, but there were three Edina players back. Good job there by Trottier of back checking and then Peckham poke checking. Player for Minnetonka didn't realize he had another guy still in the zone, so that's offsides by the home white Minnetonka squad. Draw coming up in the neutral zone. We're down to 11:25 left in the second period. Edina's got a 2-0 lead and an 11-8 advantage in shots on goal. The draw won by Tucker. Back to Engel. Engel goes to Johnson. Johnson tried to push it to Peterson, but got beyond him. Johnson collects. That's a good poke check there by Engel. Shot from the outside. Save. Covered up by Bjorgard. Good play by him. Good job by the defensive players to cover up the guys in front of the net. Draw coming to the left of Edina goaltender Bjorgard. They actually move it to the right side now. New line of forwards. That's Vandertop. Schneider, this right off the draw, the centerman went to the net with a good opportunity. Bjorgard's looked good. He had to be up for the challenge there too. That's Vandertop and Johnson battling. Johnson's stick was tied up. Centering attempt, shot, save. Good opportunity, good save there by Bjorgard. Player for Minnetonka goes down, no call. West able to push it out of his zone. He was trying to feed it to Schneider, who gives chase now. They go D to D. There's been some good opportunities here by Minnetonka the last couple of minutes, but really all of the second period. Vandertop battling, able to gain the Minnetonka zone. He's fighting for every foot or inch that he can get. Schneider's also helping out. Still loose. Now Vandertop's able to push it a little bit forward, but right onto the stick of a Minnetonka player. They are able to clear the zone. Headman pass looked like it was intercepted, then shot just goes wide, but puck bounces hard off the backboard, and that led to Bjorgard needing to make a tough comeback save. Here's Dubuque. He's got momentum, gains the zone. 3-on-2 here to West. West shot, hits the face mask of the goal scorer. West and Trottier have the 2 goals for Edina. That was a good opportunity there by West. Peckham collects, goes to Dubuque, skips over his stick. Dubuque taken down, no call. Still no penalties in this game yet. Peckham tried to find Schneider. This is going to be offsides. West is going to have to collect, and then he took it in, and that's going to lead to an offsides. Draw coming up in the neutral zone. Good opportunities both ways here. It's been a very entertaining second period. Shots are now tied at 11. Score 2-0 in favor of Edina. Edina's the away team. They're playing in their green uniforms. White, Pitsley, and Roy. White battling, squirts free to Minnetonka. This is Engel defending. Good job by him. Forces the player to the outside. Still chasing down there. got help coming from White. That feed to the point. The player goes down. There's a good opportunity for Pitsley. Pitsley's hurrying. Here's Pitsley coming on the right side. His shot. Good recovery there by the defender. Roy's able to push it forward. It was just an all-out sprint, Pitsley versus the defender. Out he skates. This is one of their dangerous players. Still circling. Does the wheel route. Turns it over though. Here's Roy to Pitsley. Pitsley top of the circles. Pitsley turns to his forehead. Uses his body nicely. Centering pass. Well defended there by Minnetonka. Here they come. Tucker Johnson on the back check. There's Engel also helping out there. Johnson pushes it to Trottier. Trottier gets by one guy. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Trottier's shot hits the skate of the defender. Here's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald tried to feed Peterson, gets just beyond his stick. There's Tucker. He was covering for Fitzgerald. He collects, sends it cross ice to Peckham. Peckham tried to get it to Peterson, but goes beyond him. Down to 7:50 remaining in this second period. Minnetonka's going to have to recollect. They are able to get it out. It's beyond their skater though, so Peckham can push it forward. He gets it to Trottier. Trottier got it in momentarily to the zone. Here comes Minnetonka. Tried to leave that, but got in the skates of Johnson. So Peckham's able to push it forward to Trottier. Trottier to Tucker. Tucker, who used the glass nicely. 3 players in a row. That's Peterson giving chase on the forecheck. Now Minnetonka plays it out using the glass as well. Vandertop battling in the neutral zone. Minnetonka does gain the zone and send it all the way down. Nick Johnson defending. Gets in a shoving match with the player. No call still. Peterson on the sideboard. Peterson pushes to Vandertop. Vandertop to Trottier. This could be dangerous. Here's Trottier. One guy to beat. Defended. Here's a breakaway coming up for Minnetonka. Engel gives chase. Engel does a good job coming back. Engel's going to get a penalty here, but that's a good penalty to take. First penalty of the game. Engel, Edina got caught in a line change, and Engel was in a mad sprint. He's going to get called there for the penalty. That was a good penalty to take. He's protesting it. It's a tough call whether that was a penalty. They're calling him for a trip. I think it's just going to be 2 minutes. Minnetonka goes on the first power play of the game for either team. Defending this power play for Edina is Vandertop, West, Fitzgerald, and Dubuque. 6:30 in the period. Draw won and controlled by Minnetonka. They go back to the points, walking it in. Middle of the ice now. Get it down low, try to feed it in front. Edina's being pretty aggressive on this shorthanded kill. They see an opportunity there, rushing for it. Shot from the outside, tip, goal. Good shot from the point, tipped in front. One of those players in front who got the eventual goal. 2-1 now in favor of Edina. We're gonna have to get that one back. Power play goal for Edina, or for Minnetonka. Controlled it well right off that draw. That's how you do it when you overload the front of the net. Get 3 guys in front, shot from the point that's able to be tipped right beyond goaltender Bjorgard. White, Roy, Pitsley up front. Fitzgerald and Peckham on the points. That draw controlled by Minnetonka. Shot from the outside. Circling off the goal line. Roy clears but not out. Shot saved by Bjorgard. Rebound comes to Peckham. Peckham to Pitsley. Pitsley gains the zone. Still loose. Here comes Pitsley. Roy pushes forward. Good job there by Fitzgerald to step in front of that one. Centering pass from White to Pitsley is defended. Seems like there's a sense of urgency in Edina following that goal. Let's try to get that one back right away here. Oh, I don't know how that's not a penalty. That was White taken down in the middle of the ice. Peckham with it, he tried to get it to Pitsley, gets by him. Referee's arm is up for an ice. I can tell you the Edina fans wanted a penalty on that one. Draw coming up to the right of Bjorgard. Tucker, Trottier, Peterson, Dubuque, and Nick Johnson out there. These new five-man D rotation, it's leading to more cases where Tucker Johnson and Nick Johnson are out there at the same time, so I'm just calling them out individually with their first name. That was Nick who fed it to Peterson. Peterson has to come back. That pass goes beyond Nick. Still not out, still dangerous. Shot, save. Bjorgard covers up. I'm gonna do this draw again. Same skaters. Controlled by Edina off of that one. Dubuque gets it around to Peterson. They're battling on the sideboards. Puck comes out. It's the skate of the referee. Tucker pushes it to Peterson, but gets past him. Minnetonka regroups, goes cross ice. They do a good job of that cross ice pass. Here comes Trottier. Trottier using that body shield. Player goes down. There's going to be a penalty on Minnetonka. Power play coming up here on Edina. Trottier went down. It didn't look like it was a lot of it didn't look like it was much that took Trottier down, but he went down pretty hard, and he's going to get that call every time, especially when he had position and had the momentum. So first power play for Edina. Vandertop, Schneider, West. Draw controlled by Edina. This is Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald sends it around. He sends it over to Vandertop. Vandertop to West. West trying to come off those sideboards. Minnetonka being aggressive so far on the penalty kill. This is Vandertop. Vandertop back to Fitzgerald. Now Fitzgerald's got time. He goes cross ice to West. West walks in. Shot goes high. See if Fitzgerald can hold, and he does. Fitzgerald to Peckham. Peckham holds it in now. Good job of controlling by Edina. Here's West. West comes down. Lower part of the circles. Minnetonka's going to be able to get it out here. This is Minnetonka. That was Vandertop battling. Two Edina players are running into each other. Minnetonka comes out with the puck. They're down below the goal line. Vandertop pushes it to West. West gets it to Fitzgerald. There's Fitzgerald. West. Vandertop still loose. Schneider. West. There's Vandertop, West. Let's give me a high stick. A puck got tipped up. West hit it with his stick, and then an Edina player hit it again. So draw's coming out of the zone. I think that just goes to the neutral zone. Minnetonka parents are reminding the referees that should be out of the zone, which looks like they're moving out of the zone now. They said, I think the clarification was it's actually a high stick on Minnetonka. A draw won by Trottier cleanly. There's Peckham. He feeds Tucker. Tucker to Trottier. He's got Dubuque in front. I don't know how many shots Edina's actually been able to get on this power play so far. I don't know that I count any, but I admittedly didn't check the shots on goal before it started. That's Tucker. Trottier tried to feed Peterson. Peterson's back was turned to it, but Peterson comes out, still loose, still dangerous. Oh, I thought for sure Dubuque got that one. Minnetonka's back at full strength. The puck was dangerous. Dubuque was battling. Did not end up. There's Peterson walking in. Puck still loose in front. Still loose now. The whistle sounds. A couple players go down. Oh, that was a good opportunity at the way end of that power play. Looked like Dubuque was going to bang that one in the back of the net, but not to be. This goaltender for Minnetonka has played really well. So has Edina's goaltender. White on the draw. He wins it back to Johnson. Johnson's shot hits traffic. There's Minnetonka. Engel defending on that side. That shot's tipped, still loose. Battling in front, still loose. Oh, the shot for Minnetonka goes high and wide. There's Johnson. He sends it around. See if Pitsley's able to chip it out. The player from Minnetonka got there first. Engel gets it to Johnson. Johnson up to Roy. Roy to White. Good breakout there by Edina. Here comes White. He's got Pitsley. He's trying to feed it to Pitsley in the middle, but Pitsley goes down. Well defended by Minnetonka. They are able to clear the zone. Player from Minnetonka hits traffic. Engel then tips it away. Down to coming up on the final minute of this second period. Good action both sides. 1 goal each so far this period. Johnson tried to feed White, gets by him. It's tipped, so no ice. Now we're in the final minute. Minnetonka rings around the board. I think Schneider's able to be there. Good job there by Schneider, using his skate to hold it in. This is West on the forecheck, giving chase too. Vandertop holds it in as the high guy momentarily, but eventually Minnetonka clears the zone. Final 40 seconds. Engel tried to get it to Schneider, but gets beyond his stick. That was a shot from just inside the red line, on net. Saved by Bjorgard. Here's Vandertop. This could be dangerous. Vandertop still with it. Oh, hits the crossbar. Still loose. Schneider. The puck was on its edge. She's unable to corral it in. Puck still loose momentarily. Now it's a whistle face-off coming up to the right of the Minnetonka goaltender. That was a good opportunity there by Vandertop. He beat the guy. The defender for Minnetonka should have stepped into him and prevented that shot. He didn't, so Vandertop smartly took advantage of that fact, beat the goaltender, hit the crossbar, and that hit with a resounding ping. He hit that with authority. A shot won by Edina. Here's West. He's in a dangerous spot. He fed it to Schneider. Schneider tried to center it to Vandertop. Final 10 seconds. Minnetonka is going to be able to clear the zone innocently, and it's 2-1 heading into the third period. That was a really fun-filled, action-filled second period. Only 1 goal for each squad, but really good opportunities on both sides. Shots through 2 periods are Minnetonka now at 14 and Edina at 13. It's always hard to capture those shots on a bunch of those rebounds. I feel like Edina's had a bunch of chances in front of the net with rebounds, and whether those are actually getting through to the goaltender and counted as shots or not, it's a little unclear. But I think the fact that Minnetonka's out shooting Edina isn't that indicative, but Minnetonka's had good opportunities. It's I think Edina's had more of them. They've had more of the sustained action in the Minnetonka end, but hasn't resulted in the goal differential that this PWAA team is at least accustomed to seeing so far this season in most games. They will have their work cut out for them. They're going to have to be prepared to work in the third period. Nothing's going to come easy, and we'll see how this one goes. The second intermission, oftentimes they throw up a minute on the clock between, but at least here in Minnetonka, they're letting the coaches talk a little bit more, and the refs don't seem to be in a big hurry. There's the whistle, bringing the teams to center. A couple of fist bumps on the Edina bench as they bring their 5 skaters. I think these were the the final 3 up front. Not sure about the final 2. Interesting to see whether, I don't know if Minnetonka did a line change there on purpose or if they're trying to match lines, but they did have a 5 out there, and then they switched those 5 as the home team. Many listeners may know they have the right to make line changes. I don't see many teams that are matching that many lines, in at least the games that I've observed. That was Fitzgerald. After some back and forth action, he gets it to Peckham. Peckham pushes it forward. Vandertop, he gets taken down. No call there. They could have called that open ice interference or check. Puck got caught in the snow there. Schneider with it now. He feeds it to Vandertop. Vandertop pushes it deep in the Minnetonka zone. Now below the goal line where he goes to work. He's got other forecheckers, including West, who temporarily prevents Minnetonka from clearing the zone. Eventually they do. Fitzgerald gives chase. He's got a guy on him. Circles behind the net. The guy, it could have been a call. I don't know why that wasn't a call. Edina is able to clear the zone. This is going to be an icing, though, on West. It was towards the end of the shift for him. He was out there for a minute, and he sent it all the way down. So draw coming up to the right side of goaltender Bjorgard. Fitzgerald was taken down pretty hard after he went around the net. I thought that could have easily been a penalty for a hook or a trip, but nothing called. Refs are talking about something there. This is Tucker Johnson with Trottier, Peterson up front, Dubuque and Engel on the points. Tucker on the draw. Controlled by Edina. Dubuque pushes it to Trottier. Good play there. Here comes Trottier. He's got speed. He's by his guy. Trottier comes in. Oh, good opportunity there. Goaltender uses big stick to deflect that one away. Tucker Johnson was calling for a centering pass from Peterson on that one. But well defended by Minnetonka. Here's Tucker. Down low. Tucker puts on the brakes, sends it back to Peterson. Puck still loose to Trottier. Goal. Good finish there by Trottier. That was loose in the slot. Could be a memo to Minnetonka. It's probably a good idea to cover 16 in front of the slot, not give him space like that. But as the puck squirted free, I know it was passed. It's hard to tell. I think in my books that both Peterson and Tucker Johnson would have gotten assists on that one. It's hard to tell who was the last person who passed that one out. But the puck squirted to Trottier. He stuck it short side, low on the goaltender. The goaltender had no chance. There was no defender on Trottier as he shot it. Here's a shot from the outside that Roy's able to pick off from his back check position. He finds Pitsley. Pitsley gains the Minnetonka end. Pitsley back to Roy. Puck still loose. Not cleared. Kept in by Engel. He walks it in. Shot tipped just wide by Roy. Minnetonka's going to try to clear it again, and they're unable to do so. Good job by Nick Johnson holding that one in. Roy sends it down to Pitsley. Pitsley with it, walking out. He finds Johnson. Shot. Oh, hits traffic in front. Good opportunity there by Edina. There's Pitsley, feeds it to Roy. Goal. Good opportunity there. Roy with the goal. That was, again, another example of sustained pressure. Edina's come out roaring here. I realize I haven't updated the last 2 goals, so now it's goal number 3 and goal number 4. 4-1. Just like that. 2 minutes and 9 seconds into the second period. Edina now has a 3-goal advantage, up 4-1. Goals by Trottier and Roy here in the third period. It's the second for Trottier. West is the other goal scorer. He's on the ice now with Schneider and Vandertop. Tonka gains the Edina end, but good back check in there by Vandertop. Allows Peckham to collect it. He sends it to Fitzgerald. Forecheck from Minnetonka. West able to get it out of the zone, but finds the stick in the neutral zone of a Minnetonka player. Turned over there. Check from Minnetonka. Penalty coming up on Minnetonka. That was just a player number 5 out of control. He decided, I think there was some frustration there because he hit the one player. Referee's arm went up and he almost got a second minor for his second infraction on by being overly aggressive. I think that was on Vandertop on the board. So the dangerous Edina power play goes back on the ice. Trottier, Dubuque, and Peterson up front. This is where they like to stick Dubuque's big body and aggression up front. It's tough to move, and he's got a nose for the goal from that crease area. Trottier sends it back to Tucker. Tucker goes to the point position in this power play setup. He finds Trottier. Trottier, shot, save. Shots are now 17-14 in favor of Edina. Back to Trotter again. He couldn't keep the handle on it, but it's loose in Dubuque. Good save there. Excellent save. Unable to be cleared away. Dubuque again was waiting on that doorstep, and the goalie came around and made a really good save. That was Tucker with the puck loose, chipped away by the Minnetonka player. Good job by Peckham defending, and Tucker cleaned it up. This is Peterson. Peterson tried to feed it to Dubuque. It's past him. Dubuque pushes it. Down low for Trottier. Tonka rings it around. Saved by Peckham. Peckham to Dubuque. Dubuque to Peterson. Peterson to Trottier. Edina in control on this power play right now. Trottier. Good job of Minnetonka stepping in front of that pass, but on the sideboards, Trottier down to 40 seconds on the power play. Tucker, Trottier. That is the back of someone dangerously off of that. Tipped up. Minnetonka is able to get out of the zone. Peckham's going to need to come back and defend. Nicely done by Peckham. Peckham's having a great game today. Here's Peckham rushing. Peckham puts on the brakes. Leaves the puck for Pitsley. Minnetonka attempted to ring it out, and Peckham held it in again. Peckham to Peterson. Peterson to Pitsley. Kept in there by Roy, the most recent goal scorer. Pitsley on the sideboards. Both teams at full strength. Good job there by White stepping into his man. Nick's able to push it forward back to White. White circles behind the net. Centered it to Roy. Still loose. Pitsley also goes in on the forecheck. Minnetonka's resorted to just ringing it off the boards, and Edina has been able to intercept those every time. White just lost his stick, so that makes him an ineffective forechecker. He's going to come off to the bench. Good job there defending by Engel. Met the guy at the blue line. Good job there by Nick of intercepting that dump in. Vandertop with it. He gains the Minnetonka end. That's White's loose stick. Players are having to maneuver around. Vandertop's on the forecheck. That clearing attempt hit the stick, and then that stick acted as a means to kind of temporarily give Minnetonka the advantage there. Engel's still defending down low. Centering pass goes to West. There was no one home for Minnetonka. Final 9 minutes remaining in the third period. There's West, feeds Vandertop. Vandertop leaves it for West. Back to Vandertop. Vandertop pass to Schneider. Some good puck movement there. Got tipped by Schneider. Here's Vandertop. Yeah, it could have been a hook. That's what I just heard from Mr. Ed Pitsley. Schneider on the forecheck. Held in there by Peckham. Peckham back to Schneider. Schneider to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald shot from the outside. Tipped by West. I saw that one going on net. I feel like the scorekeepers haven't kept up on shots for Edina. They're still saying it's 17-14 in favor there. They did give it 18-14 in favor of Edina. I don't know that they got all the shots on that power play. I think we had at least 2 or 3. I think they only got 1. There's Tucker on the draw. Tried to advance it forward. Controlled momentarily by Minnetonka, but then held in by Fitzgerald. He fed it back to Tucker. Trottier's centering pass with Tucker is flipped away. Peckham, good job holding it in. Sends it downward. Trottier's first to it. Trottier tried to leave the puck there for Peterson. They're still battling. A centering pass. Good centering pass there from Trottier, but got in the skate of Tucker. Trottier back to Peterson. Peterson circles. Centering pass looking for Tucker. Tried to be flipped out, but held in momentarily, but eventually Minnetonka is able to get it out of the zone. There's Fitzgerald. Tried to find Tucker, but got by him. Most of the players go out for a change there, including the D. Minnetonka headmans it, taking advantage of the change. This is Engel. He's got a guy on him. Engel's checked from behind, no call. Still with it. He reverses course, clears the space, gets it to Dubuque. out of the Edina end. Players on Edina there, Tucker and Trotter, were towards the end of the shift, so they wisely chose to go get a change. There's White. No call on that as White took a guy down. There have been 2 penalties for Minnetonka in this game and 1 for Edina. There's Engel. Engel comes out with it. White went down hard. He feeds Pitsley. Pitsley gets it to Roy. Gets past the stick of Roy. Into the neutral zone. Puck still loose. Minnetonka's able to recover. Good job there of getting through some poke checks. Not a good job there by Minnetonka leaving the puck, where Edina was able to intercept it and send it out of the zone. Final 6:24 of the 3rd period. Sorry, lost the image there. Cross ice pass, gets by the Minnetonka player, gets into the Edina end, no icing. Good job there by Nick at collecting. Vandertop unable to get it out. One-timer from Minnetonka goes wide, still held in by them. Sent all the way around. Nick's first 2. Schneider got in front of his player. Good job there, not getting a call, but yet picking the Minnetonka forechecker. That's Schneider on that and forechecking. Back and forth action here, and Edina just got a change. No call on that takedown. There's Fitzgerald. Vandertop down low. Centering attempt still loose. Save by Bjorgard. Peckham, he gets taken down. No call there. Schneider, Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald by 1 guy. Fitzgerald by 2 guys. Tried to send it deep, but intercepted. Vandertop battling on these near boards. Collected by Minnetonka. Shot from the outside, goes high and over the net. Not a good shot there by Minnetonka on a 3-on-2. West pushes it to Trotter. Here's Trotter. He's got speed. Trotter, I feel like every time I'm saying he's looking for the hat trick, but Trotter once again looking for the hat trick. That goal cage came off its moorings, so there's going to be a draw. I think that the debate was whether Minnetonka player took that off or an Edina player took that off. Given they're taking it out of the zone, I think that's what Edina is arguing about. Given they're taking it out of the zone, the referees are saying that was because of an Edina player. The draw was won back by Tucker to Dubuque. Dubuque gains the zone, sends it all the way down. Final 4:45 in the 3rd period. Tucker's there, Peterson's there on the forecheck. Minnetonka comes out with it. It's going to be an offsides. It's a bang-bang play, offsides. Peterson gets taken down, no call after the whistle. Draw in the neutral zone. I think they're debating that one, whether it was actually Minnetonka who sent that puck back into their own zone. If that's the case, then it's not offsides. I do think that was actually Edina that sent it in, but it was kind of a bang-bang play. Draw 1 back to Peckham, Peckham to Dubuque, Dubuque to Peterson. Final 4:25. Here's going to be another offsides. Shots 18-15 in favor of Edina. Same skaters for them. There's Trotter. Trotter sends it down to Peterson. Peterson circles. Try to chip it to Trotter, but gets by him. Minnetonka collects momentarily. Trotter steals it from the Minnetonka player. Peterson sticks up. He's got to be careful there. Minnetonka clears the zone, but well defended there by Dubuque. This is Trotter, forces the player to turn. Well played there by Minnetonka momentarily. Then it's I didn't see that one either. You guys can do replays, but that was about to be a pure breakaway from White on a turnover by Minnetonka in the neutral zone. Trotter was just offsides on that one. So it's White, Roy, and Pitsley. Draw controlled by Minnetonka. The normal D pairing, Johnson and Engel on the points. That's Johnson to Engel. Engel to Pitsley. Pitsley to White. Here's White. Gets by his guy. White, take that shot. Good shot. Good save. Puck was loose momentarily. Minnetonka collects it. They clear the zone. Engel defending. Good job of forcing his guy outside. There's White coming down to help out. Good job by him. There goes Nick. Nick with it. Still loose. Still loose. Dinah's got to clear that out of there. Held in by Minnetonka. Engel giving chase. Final 3 minutes of the period. Bad clearing attempt still on the stick of Minnetonka. Still loose, still dangerous. Their shot hits traffic in front. This is Pitsley. Edina's got their positions. They're just, when they're getting it on their stick, they're unable to get it out right now. That was a good example of that. Just we flung it against the boards and Minnetonka held it in. Here they walk in off the sideboards. Edina's now being caught in a long change too. Finally it clears. All 5 players come off. They've got to do a quick change. That ended up being a really fortunate. It was slow enough that it was not an ice. And then it was also slow enough that it forced the player to get all the way back from Minnetonka. That could have been a penalty on the takedown of Schneider. Schneider's alone in front. Good save there by the goaltender on him right in front of the crease. That was covered up and held onto. Down to the final minute 55. Shots 20-15 in favor of the Hornets. Vandertop on the draw. He wins back to West. West circles at the top of the blue lines. Now he's at the top of the circles on that sideboard. Coming off that sideboard, he feeds Vandertop. Checked away momentarily by Minnetonka. There's a good job feeding it from West to Schneider. Schneider to West. West down to Vandertop. Good puck movement here. Still loose in front. Minute 23 in the period. Peckham collected that puck. Still Minnetonka. Minnetonka's pulled their goalie. No goalie. Minute 15. Held in by Minnetonka. Now West has it. West got an empty net in front of him. Get across the red line. Take a shot. He's got space. He's got an empty net. And he's got a goal. Second goal of the game for West. Did a good job of just controlling, being patient in that neutral zone, gaining the red line, avoiding any chance of an ice, and banging it into the back of the net. If I would fault Minnetonka there, I probably would have had a bigger sense of urgency and made sure the puck got all the way down low before they pulled their goalie. But then secondly, you can't give a player of the caliber of West that much space in the neutral zone. That draw one, the player goes down, Trottier stops, he finds Tucker. Tucker's shot, outside save, good save there by the goaltender. And there's no rebound because there's a waiting Peterson to bang that one home. But if you know you've got an empty net, which I'm not sure the Minnetonka players may have even known they had an empty net at that point, you got to capture those guys or stop them from getting those easy shots from the outside. And Minnetonka did not do a good job of that, and as a result, it's 5-1. Down to the final 38 seconds left. This is going to be penalty on somebody, penalty on Minnetonka or penalty on Edina. They're calling a rough. Looks like it's going to be a White player going to the bench. They're calling a roughing on Minnetonka. Means Edina for the final 30 seconds will have a one-man advantage. That's White, he takes it forward. Here's White on the power play. White to Nick. Nick back to White. Centering attempt. Pitsley battling. There's Nick, final 20 seconds. To White. Still loose. Minnetonka is able to clear the zone. Final 10 seconds. Good job back checking there by White. Horn's about to go. And there you have it. That's the final. 5-1 in favor of Edina. Good match. Well played by both sides. Final shots for those interested were 22-15. I think I had final penalties, was it 3-1? 3 in case of Minnetonka and 1 for Edina. No more handshakes, just banging the sticks on the ice as a form of sportsmanship. Edina heads to the bench and folks head to their cars.